Hi, I'm Richard Kerslake. I am the Head of Engineering at PEI, effectively the CTO for PEI. So I look after our product software engineering functions and the associated stuff around the business. PEI is a subscriber-focused data and insights company. So we offer a lot of data and financial information and insights for our customers, mostly in the alternative markets, so private financial markets, across a number of product areas. So we do some big conferences and events, in-person events, and we have some online memberships and networking, and we offer financial databases, and a lot of our staff are journalists and editors. We offer a lot of insights and news as well across a number of brands and titles. So PEI had some particular challenges. When I joined PEI in 2023, there was no in-house software development department or teams. All of PEI's work was with external agencies, consultancies, and so on. So they'd worked with a number of different partners over the years, but they were all kind of external to the business, and the business, didn't know and understand software development, didn't do any of that in-house. So I guess my remit when I first started at PEI was to build out that function and do a better job of it and partnership with the business better. So I wanted to build a capable team for PEI that was more embedded. So that was my primary and initial challenge, was to build a strong team, scale that team up, and kind of integrate it with the business. So when I joined PEI in 2023, we wanted to build a team. We were looking at building a team in India. Me and my boss have done that before and know that can work really, really well. Personally, I've been working in India for about 10 years now, and with the scalers for about 8 of those years, so quite a lot of experience, particularly with the scalers doing that. So it was a natural option to look at. We did look at other options as well, but the scalers made absolute sense for us. Worked really well in the past, had absolute confidence that it would work really well again, and we'd do a good job of it. That's why we went with the scalers, and we've scaled from 0 to about 50 team members here in Bangalore a couple of years later. Set up and onboarding with the scalers, from getting the team going, really straightforward. I guess we had some negotiation stages before actually recruiting the team. So we'd spent a little while going through contracts and legals and pricing. Once those were agreed, actually building the team, pretty seamless, pretty straightforward. A lot of the heavy lifting of doing that, lands with the scalers. I can focus on the work that I need to achieve with the company and the team that I want to build, the day-to-day, and worry less about finding the people and building the team. So the actual kind of growth and onboarding and finding people, really straightforward. Prior to starting the team in Bangalore, we have a small team with an external consultancy in Eastern Europe. So they were doing a lot of the kind of existing business as usual kind of work with the existing platforms. The Bangalore team that we've built is doing a lot of new product development work. So their primary integration is with other people in the business, so our editorial department, our marketing department, sales, all the people that we need to work with as a product engineering function to build successful products. Team in London that they interface with heavily day to day. They're first-class citizens in the business. When new people join the business, they're kind of announced across the company. It's no different to the team in India. I think of them just as employees embedded in the business. One of the benefits of building a team here, I suppose, is the sheer scale of IT and software development in India. That the market is enormous. There's a lot of graduates every year, and for my particular tech stack, there's a lot of people out there. I can find to fill those roles. So availability of talent is a big one. It enables me to work with the scalers to build that team fairly quickly, or as quickly as I want, really. In reality, we can build the team more quickly than the business can keep up with us. So that's that's a positive. And yeah, because it's such a big market, if we look hard enough, we can find the best and the brightest and build a really strong team, which we've done. So that's a huge benefit to working here in Bangalore with the Scalers. The team in Bangalore have built some big new products, so that's some fairly big achievements for PEI. We're on a journey to kind of reimagine our product offering, and that kind of journey is where the Bangalore team have mostly been working, so on new product development. So in our first year, when we were scaling up the team, to our first few Scrum teams, we've launched 2 brand new products to the market, covering new data sets that PEI didn't cover before, and those are both selling and generating revenue. So even in our first year, the team here have helped launch new products and generate new revenue for the business. And that continues. We're still working on new product development and improving our platforms. The Scalers are very different in that I've never worked with a partner quite like the Scalers. All the other vendors or suppliers, I might term them as, really, are more kind of project-based, I suppose. You're working with a consultancy or an agency for a particular project, it might even be for a fixed time. It's very much kind of an external team with some integration as needed. The reason we're working with the Scalers and the way the Scalers work is to kind of manage all of the operational side of our business for the teams we want to build here, so that I can focus on kind of doing the good work that we do. So it's a bit of a different business model than I've found anywhere else, to be honest. I would definitely recommend the Scalers to another CTO. Many benefits that we've already talked about. The quality of the team is obviously a big one. Built a really strong team here, and I've had seriously good feedback from people in the business about, this is the best team in India that I've ever worked with, for example. And I've had that feedback from someone in my product team in the business. Another reason would be cost is attractive. Breaking down into a fully loaded day rate compared to pricing in London, for example, it is attractive. The cost of the individuals and the fees added up, it makes a lot of sense. So there's various reasons why it's a good bet.